Welcome to Rick's Corner, brought to you by Old School Labs, the brand I trust and the only one I put my name to. Use my code DRASIN12 on the link below.
Welcome to Rick's Corner. The man, the myth, the legend. Now on with the show.
Don't forget to pull the car around when I'm ready.
You got it.
All right, welcome to Rick's Corner. I have the amazing Tony Pearson back, pro bodybuilder. You've seen him before on my show, and he's been around a long time. And he stays in fantastic shape, and I'm going to find out real quick how he does it. Then he has a book he wants to talk about. So you're still training how many days a week, Tony?
I'm training every day.
Yeah.
I do a little bit every day, 7 days a week, and sometimes twice a day.
Really?
If I got a show coming up, it's twice a day, an hour in the morning, one at night.
Oh, you're still doing shows?
Yeah, if guest posing, here and there, but it's getting less and less these days.
Yeah, it gets tired after a while.
But I enjoy the stage, so
yeah, well, I do too.
I mean,
if I could still wrestle, I would.
Right.
I just don't want any more bumps and bruises.
Right.
So you're working out every day, but is it just one body part a day?
One body part each time. So
yeah.
I do arms in the morning, maybe just biceps, and go back to the legs at night. And each muscle group at least twice a week.
Okay.
To maintain. So it's 100% first workout, about 80% on the second workout, because you don't want to burn out. You want to be consistent, and like I said, do something every day.
Do you ever do one muscle part once a week?
No, I don't, because it's not enough.
No?
You need more blood in that muscle.
You want me to tell you a story? I talked to Chet Yorton. No, I don't believe this. He said, I only work out once every 3 weeks. So do you expect me to really believe that?
It's impossible.
That's what he said. I work out once every 3 weeks.
Then he's a genetic phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, it's just not going to do anything for you.
No.
You still do a lot of volume sets?
It's volume sets, moderate weight.
Yeah.
And high intensity. I rest very little between sets.
Yeah, me too.
So it's about a minute or less between sets.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm just pacing back and forth the next set.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't feel like stalling around.
No.
It doesn't take as many sets nowadays to keep it going?
No, I'm just trying to hold on to the size that I have. I'm not going to get any bigger. I don't want to get bigger.
Yeah.
But at least just hold on to what I have. And you built the foundation years and years ago.
Right.
So if you know the proper form and technique, you don't need a lot of weight.
No, you don't lose that. It stays with you. But you can work around that even through injuries, which I have.
Yes, and same here.
Do you have some injuries now?
Yeah, I mean, my bad knee still hurts.
Yeah.
After 40 years, and sometimes my hips are hurting, the lower back's hurting.
Yep, same thing.
So you got to figure out, you go in the gym, my shoulder hurts. How am I going to do shoulders today? You do it anyway.
Oh my God, let me tell you something. I hurt my shoulders 2 months ago doing a seated press machine. I just turned the wrong way. And
One little tweak.
Yeah. And since then, I can't even hardly put a shirt on or reach for a cup of iced tea or something, but I can still work shoulders, which is really weird.
Yes.
But I went in yesterday to use the lateral machine. I did one set, just 30 pounds. I said, oh no, this sucker hurts. So I rode the bike and left.
Okay.
I don't want to miss a workout, but I figured my body's saying, you know what, take it easy today.
Right. You got to listen to your body.
Yeah.
As we age, start listening.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what you're going to do for the day.
It still hurts today, so I went in today and did legs. But you're right, there's things you have to cut back on as you get older, and it's unfortunate that you do.
Yes.
But we just can't go like we did when we were 30.
But you modify it and you still get the job done.
Oh yeah, you still do. I think a lot of it's still what you eat too as you're older.
Oh, diet's everything. Now I have to diet. You know, when I was young and fast metabolism, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Walk on stage now, I'm on a very strict diet.
Would you cut out everything?
Everything. I'm down to chicken.
Yeah.
Egg whites, broccoli, apples, a little steak once in a while, and that's my menu.
I got a little weak from not eating any red meat.
That's why I said once in a while, maybe once every 10 days.
Right, I'll have it, and then I start taking liver pills too.
Okay.
So I think that kind of filled in the gap that you fill in with.
Yes.
And you're living in Las Vegas?
Yeah, I'm still in Las Vegas, personal training.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's driving for me now, that's why he has a suit and tie on.
I'm getting paid a lot.
Yeah, a lot. So then, all these years, have you been putting this book together?
No, for the last couple of years I put this together.
Let's hold that up.
So this is my book. It's called Driven. And there's a reason we call it Driven. I was, as a child I was very abused and suffered a lot growing up. So this is my message from the book to help people that they can overcome adversity in their lives. and free themselves. The message here is tell somebody.
Yeah.
Write it down or tell somebody. It's okay, because we all got issues.
Right. You don't want to keep things inside that'll just fester like a boil, and it'll...
And that's what I was going. I was going through a deep depression. And my friend says, why don't you start writing that stuff down? I said, okay. And I've been writing ever since. I feel so much better. And I tell you, when you're writing the tough parts, you know, the tears come.
Sure they do.
And then when you're writing the fun part, you're excited to go write the fun stuff.
Right. Try writing the music. Try writing a story when you have music playing in the background that kind of hits you in the heart.
Oof.
Oh my God, it'll bring out everything.
Yeah, bring everything out.
Yeah, I say things in letters sometimes I don't even want to say.
Right. Bad words, we call it. Yes.
Well, not even bad words. It's just the emotions that come out. It's like crazy stuff. When I was writing my autobiography, and there's times in my life I put on some music, and I love guitar music, and so I put on some real nice passive stuff, and I started thinking about things and think, oh my God. I started feeling so bad and sad over it all, but I thought I still got to tell the story, just like you.
You got to complete the story.
Yeah.
This is the greatest challenge I've ever had in my life, more than bodybuilding, because it was emotional and physical.
Yes, that's a thick book.
I was averaging 4 hours sleep a night, training my clients and training twice a day for 2 years, so it took a lot. Did
you do this all by hand?
No.
You know what I mean?
In Word, yeah, by hand, yes, in Word, yeah.
Okay, oh yeah, in Word, okay. Because years ago, you had to write stuff by hand because we didn't have computers,
That's
right?
That's right.
And I remember a lot of guys wrote for Joe Weider, and I said, how do you sit and write this? Oh, Eddie told me. He says, I don't write it. I go on and I talk it on a dictaphone, and then he has someone translate it on the paper, and they write it for me.
They write it for me, exactly.
So they can embellish whatever he says.
Yes, yes.
You know, this is all possible, but if you don't take the Weider 400 protein supplement, it's not going to work.
You're not going to grow, right?
Yeah, it's not going to grow.
The other thing about this book is, you know, there's a lot of kids and young adults are suicides at the highest rate.
Yes.
As it is today.
Yes.
And there's a reason, because they feel they can't talk to anybody. They keep it all locked in.
Right.
They turn to drugs. They turn to alcohol.
Yes.
And you don't need to do that. I mean, you have to make a decision. I'm going to change it. I can change it, and I can tell somebody, and it's okay.
Well, only you can change. Only you have the power of it over yourself. I'm a big believer in positive thinking, which I have been in my entire life. I would have never gotten through all these injuries and my health issues if I hadn't been so positive and got back to the gym. Now, I don't want people to think that bodybuilding is everything and it's always the gym, the gym, the gym, the gym. But it is to some degree, because that's what saved my life. The fact I could exercise and exercise my brain at the same time and relieve all that stuff in my head that was bottling up, that was hurting me, and move forward to a better level.
I agree. And I have to say that bodybuilding saved my life, because I don't know what I would have done without coming to California and getting involved in sports and bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And I trained harder than ever because I had a lot of pent-up anger, frustration, and starvation.
Yeah.
So, and I worked extra hard. So, and I'm still doing it.
And the payoff is good?
The payoff was good, yeah. I enjoyed it. I still miss it.
Well, the thing with your body, when you train, you carry your rewards around with you. It's not like you have a trophy at home. Come see it. It's your body, and that's your reward, and you can share it with other people.
Right.
But the general public's a little bit like skeptical, like, well, you take steroids, you do this, you do that. You know, why are you trying to find fault with what I do because I look good?
Right.
I look good because I look good, and because I train hard. Whatever I take beyond that's my business.
Well, you look good because you do the work.
Right.
If you put the time in, you get the results.
Right.
I mean, serious time. You know, it's not drinking water on the phone and, you know, waiting 5 minutes between sets. It's training hard consistently, and the results will come. That's what leads me to say this now. I was at the gym today, well, every day, and I see these guys on their cell phones texting in between sets, and they're texting at sometimes 2, 3, 4 minutes, and I want that machine. And the guy's has a set, he does it all wrong, first of all, and then he's texting again, laughing and texting. I went over, I finally said, how many sets of texting do you have left? Oh, I'm sorry. I said, no, the machine's here for a reason. We're all working out. We want to work out. You want to be on your phone? Go outside and be on your phone, but not in the gym. Right.
Yeah. If you don't like it, too fucking bad. Get out of here.
Right.
So he apologized and left, but I see it a lot. I saw a guy in the gym today, skinny kid, about 6 feet tall, 110 pounds, maybe. Came in with his buddy. His buddy's working out. He knows what he's doing. He's walking around trying to figure out what to do. He's got his headset and his phone. And so he finds a pull-down machine. He stands by it, and he's texting the whole time, and then he does one set of pull-downs all wrong, and then he started texting again for another 5 or 10 minutes, and they went somewhere else, and I thought, oh my God, this guy does not belong in the gym. He does not have the focus or the eye for this.
Yes, he's lost, confused.
Yeah.
And I think people go to the gym sometimes to have fun. It's like a fun place to go.
It's okay to have fun, and you should have fun, and you meet people, and you have a good time, but focus on your workout, because like you say, you know, less than a minute in between sets, you're going to get results. This guy's going to get no results.
No results, no.
he's going to be a spaghetti string the rest of his life because he doesn't know how to train.
You get your heart rate up and it comes down. Heart rate comes down.
Yeah.
Consistently up, heart rate.
And then these people say, I just can't gain. I don't know why I do. Eat? Well, not really. Or I eat too much.
I eat too much.
Yeah. The wrong stuff.
And then I party on weekends. No partying.
No, I don't party. I take
in moderation.
I take myself to a movie and dinner. That's about it.
Exactly.
So where you have this book out?
It's on Amazon. It's on the Kindle and also on paperback. It's been out about 3 weeks now. I got some pretty good reviews.
I bet you did. Do you keep a stockpile of those to mail out?
I do.
Or does your publisher do it for you?
You know, it's self-published, and you have to go to Amazon and order it.
You self-publish it, though?
Yes.
Same thing.
Same thing, yes.
So it's print on demand?
Yes.
That's the best way to do it?
Yes, exactly.
I had a friend, that's my ex-wife's dad, wrote a novel. And I went to his house once. He said he had 300 of his books in his garage. He says, I don't know what to do with them.
Right.
Well, you have to have a targeted market. You have a market, people know who you are,
right.
And you have that market you can hit to sell your book. If you have no market or no people, your book's going to sit there and do nothing because nobody knows about what he wrote about boats or something like that.
Right. You got to be into boats. But, you know, the thing with this book is it's not just for the bodybuilding audience, it's for everybody who walks the planet who have issues.
Yes.
And they have a story to tell. They've been through hell and back, and they survived.
Yes.
And they lived to tell the story without going to jail, without being dead, or committing crimes.
Right.
You have to make a decision. You got to use your own mind and stop being a follower. Most people follow. You got to think for yourself.
Well, that's the problem. They don't think for themselves. They believe in some almighty thing above them that's going to guide them in the right way. But you can only guide yourself in the right way.
Exactly.
And I've always had a gut feeling about everything I do, if it's right or wrong. And if it's right, I know to do it. If it's wrong, I know not to do it.
Right.
It's like red flags in a relationship. When you go down and you get these women, all these problems, you know, that's not for me.
You know there's a red flag coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. Stay clear.
Stay clear. Right. So, yeah. So, this is like a message for everybody who's been through stuff in their lives and still going through stuff. And
do you have pictures in there, too?
I got pictures in here. I got my mom, my dad, and
cool.
A couple of...
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Like I said, it's the hardest thing I've done in the back. It says the back cover.
Yeah.
It's the front.
Well, you did a nice job on that. How many pages?
I can't see. Can you see? Oh my God. What's that say?
Close to 300.
Almost 300 pages.
That's a lot of pages.
It was day and night. Like I said, it was just a lot of work.
Yeah.
A lot of work. But it felt good to tell the story.
No, I understand that. When you edit that, did you have to have an editor come in or did you do it?
I did most of it. I did it in the beginning. I did, and it wasn't the way I wanted. I had to go back and finish it myself.
Well, that's the thing. I know people have books and they have to get an editor, and they pay them a lot of money.
And it's still not correct.
It's not going to be what I want. I want it in my words, the way I said it, and the way I wrote it.
Yes, and that's what I had to go back and make it my words, and the way I want to say it, and what I'm trying to get from the reader.
Yes.
What emotions I'm trying to pull.
Yes.
So that's why there's a lot going on in here. It's about my childhood and also about bodybuilding. I give you the 70s. I put you in the 70s, man. The language, the clothes, the training at the gym, and then through the 80s and the 90s, all the way to the end of my career.
Did you mention there that Rick Drasin used to drive you to the movie set?
Yes. Man from Atlantis.
Man from Atlantis, exactly. I just came up the other day. I found the photos.
I saw the one you just posted.
Yeah.
I go, that's me in the middle, in the water.
That was a fun time, yes.
It was a fun time.
All right, so if you want this book, you go to Amazon and look up Driven by Tony Pearson, and you order it so that he can make his point and help you out with your life, because I'm sure a lot of you need it, and I think you've done a good thing here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Very proud of you, Tony.
Thank you.
You've been a really good son. And you've come a long way.
I love being on your show. Awesome, man.
All right, what advice do you have for these young guys working out today that if they want to get results?
Be consistent and have a goal and have a plan and have a vision.
Yeah.
Before you can develop your body, you must have a vision how what you're going to look like at the end.
Right.
And that's my goal. Every time I compete or do a show, I have this vision that I see. This is the goal, and this is what I need to look like.
Yes.
And how much work do I got to put in to get to that point?
Yes.
And I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to take my body to that next level.
What about the older guys who are coming back and they're not in great shape and they're full of injuries? What would you suggest?
First thing I would say, cut back on the weights.
Yes.
Modify, adjust the exercises, and find what works for you, because your body goes through changes. So every 10 years you're going to go through some changes. Just find what works for you and listen to your body.
Yes.
If you don't listen, you're going to injure yourself and be out for a week or two. So always listen. Every time I go to the squat and do back, I go, whatever my body allows me to do today, that's what I'll do.
Right, because it sometimes won't allow you.
It doesn't allow you, and you better pay attention.
I know.
So yeah, you continue to train. I mean, not heavy. The guys are laughing at me at the gym because I'm not training heavy anymore. I did that. You know, back in the day, we
don't need to prove anything.
I trained with Robbie Robinson, Bill Grant, and all these guys, and we trained like madmen, crazy. Who cares? You fall on the floor, they just step over, you keep going. You were set.
Yeah, you don't need to anymore. You've proven yourself, and so have I. So we do what we do.
You do what you do, but you can still make gains.
And there's those. A lot of people do respect us, and there's some of those say, "Oh, you're just old. What do you know?" You know what? You're going to get old too.
You're going to get old. Yes.
You're going to get old before you know it, and you're not going to be in this shape when you're old. You're not going to be even going to a gym. So take our advice and use it. It's good for you.
Yes, there's a lot of guys at the gym. They look at me and they go, "Oh, he's 60, and they're training super heavy." In 20 years from now, come back and talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
30 years, talk to me.
They don't.
Where are you going to be in 30 years?
So we didn't know that then either.
We didn't know.
No.
In fact, we didn't think about that.
Nope. I'm going to be this way forever.
Right. It was no thought. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
I would never get old. I said I'm going to be young forever.
Well, I'm young mentally.
Mentally, I'm still 30. As long as you stay 30, you're okay.
Me too. Well, thank you, Tony, for coming all this way. You know where to order the book. I think you guys should get it and read it. I think you did a beautiful job on it. And let us know what you think. And we'll see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to introduce you to my new clothing line, Gym Bums of California. It's at YeahIWorkout.com, YIWO.com. I have this and two other designs, plus shorts, tank tops, there's hoodies, there's all kinds of stuff. These are my designs from the 1980s that we brought back, a whole new Rick Drasin collection. Go to YIWO.com, go through it, you can order direct. They're all brand new with my signature, and you'll love it. Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed the video brought to you by Old School Labs. Use my discount code DRASIN12 on the link below at oldschoollabs.com. Hey everyone, now you can have the Gold's Gym logo drawn by me, the artist Rick Drasin, personalized and made out to you and signed by me to frame and put on your gym wall or wherever you see fit to do so. It's a piece of bodybuilding history. It will never be duplicated again. It's the largest selling icon t-shirt logo in the world, and I'm the guy that drew it, and I will draw it for you. Just go to my website, rickdrasin.com, and order there. You can pay through PayPal, and it'll be sent out right away. And be sure to watch Rick's Corner for all the videos on bodybuilding, nutrition, fitness, pro wrestling, and anything that suits your interest as far as getting physically fit and being the best you can be from the golden era of bodybuilding.
He's the equalizer, baby. See you next time.